I ain't never seen a nigga eat a horse head. Hey, he made sure that the horse was dead. I ain't never seen a nigga eat a horse head. Shit, make sure that the horse dead. I ain't never seen a nigga brush a horse teeth. Why the fuck is you brushing on the horse teeth? How the fuck you gonna clean off a horse head? Then turn around, then cook the horse head. This nigga really from the struggle, look at his hairline. This nigga really from the struggle, look at his hairline. All the motherfucking coats sandal hairline. You got a coat and some sandals on hairline. The back of that coat got blew up in a bomb. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Call your mom. What you about to do? You about to put it in the water tonight.
Water tonight, yeah. Water tonight to cow. Put a little bit of doo-doo and some beans on it. Get your producer to show up on time on it.
No.
Oh, that's the hardest part, boo. Right there.
No.
Yeah, because Trigger's here and everybody's here. Timmy's a little sick
Tommy,
or something.
Tommy doesn't feel good.
Wow, Tommy doesn't feel good. I'm not feeling well tonight. And he doesn't even feel good enough to spell out tonight. He puts the number 2 in night. Yep. Have a great show. To Cal, we own it.
And Trigger.
You stole my beer.
No.
Yeah.
No, I just cracked this for myself. You have yours.
I'm pretty sure you stole my beer. Well, whatever's.
Trigger is not feeling up to her normal self.
What?
Or his normal self. I'm
what?
Not sure.
Typical down in the dumps. Oh, shit. Triggs. No. Feel good about yourself.
Yeah.
So, it's Trigger said, not feeling good about myself. I appreciate you, Lizzie.
I've been there, Trigger. I've been there, but you just have to, look at all the blessings you have in your life.
Grab the shoestrings. How's our serial killer only got 1 kill?
It's getting harder to find victims. So I'm looking for types of kills.
Yeah, so Trigger, don't feel bad about yourself because our serial killer's only got 1 kill. That hardly qualifies you as a serial killer. It only qualifies you as a killer, pretty much. But let's get this party started. To Cal, let's go, Shondo. You ready? Finally? Oh my God, I'm so sick of waiting for you, bro.
Oh yeah, it was totally me.
Did you say bro?
Bruh? I said I'm sick of waiting for you, bruh.
Bro?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I had to put my glasses on so I could read, boo.
Why?
Because Shondo's got me down in the dumps.
So listen. Everybody needs to cheer up.
Fighting. To Cal. Everybody cheer up. Get the fuck up. It's May.
It's May 8th.
Bam! 5/8 to Cal. 5/8 is official to Cal Day, Shondo. If you didn't know. So, like, most of the days are official some shit, but today is official to Cal Day. So, what do you think about that, Shondo?
Yeah, he didn't care. All right.
Sean, you should care because Nightbots cares. Nightbots even said, don't watch Dog on YouTube, just watch us live. What was that?
I changed it to all messages instead of pop.
All right, we're in it. We're in it to win it. Let's go, girl. Sean, are we streaming the Rumbles?
You bet.
Oh, okay. But guess what?
What?
You need to take a drink for Timmy. Not feeling good tonight.
Pecan,
Goonie Goo Goose, and Burgagonies. To Cal.
Scarlet begonias.
Boom. So those are homie's favorite flowers, begonias.
No, they're not.
What is?
You know what my favorite flower is.
Begonias.
No. We just talked about this today.
Panonis.
No.
Peonies.
Peonies.
Boom. Peonies. So,
no.
What?
Peonies.
Peonies.
Peonies. Peonies.
I know, peonies.
Yeah.
Yeah, to Cal. So there you go, Pecans. You just made homie's day by tweeting her favorite flower, begonias. Begonias and peonies is your favorite arrangements. Right?
No.
Okay, so when did Omarosa kill somebody, Bill?
That's not Omarosa.
What
I don't know how to pronounce it. Omema? Omema Nelson.
Full Nelson. Oh, I bet her middle name's Full.
1968.
Bam. 68. To Cal, 1 year before the 9.
She's an Egyptian murderer.
walk like an Egyptian
She
murderer.
was convicted of the 1991 murder of her partner Bill Nelson, for which she was sentenced to life imprisonment in 1992. Her case made international headlines due to allegations.
Did it?
Of
what year?
1992.
Bam! We got lost in the media.
Listen.
He got lost in the media, Bill, because this same year Perry got blown.
I know, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I don't care about Perry right now.
But I'm trying to tell you, the reason you didn't hear about Omarosa Nelson is because that's the same year that Perry got blown by a man.
I don't care.
Here is something you can't understand. Perry got blown by a man.
I don't care about that.
I'm just saying, Booze. So, oh my God, comedian Tay Boogie's here. Takal.
Hey, Tay.
Guess what?
Hey, Tay's here.
Tay and Mrs. Boogie were partying down for Mrs. Boogie's birthday in Columbus this past weekend.
Oh, yeah. Happy belated birthday,
some
Tamaris.
Shit, boo. They seen some shit on her birthday. Well, first of all, I seen Tay Boogie pull up into the parking lot of a hoe rehab.
A what?
A hoe rehab.
Hoe rehab?
Yeah.
Hoes?
Yes. Rehabs.
What?
Yep, he did. Swear to God. Tay, text the picture to Liz right now.
You took Tamaris to a hoe rehab for her birthday?
No, boo. They pulled in there for like some fucking birthday spaghetti and shit. And right next door was the hoe rehab. Boom.
Yeah, you need to send me that, Tay.
I swear to God, I seen it on his Instagrams or his whatever it was. It was right there. Hoe rehab, boo. You should have seen it. Everybody walking in there bow-legged.
He did not tell me about that. Chris doesn't share.
I wish I would have been there. What? Not at the hoe rehab, boo. I'm not a hoe. Oh my God, I'm just saying. See? I was hoping the beginners.
Yeah. Tay.
Bam.
Please clear it up for me. I don't know what he's talking about.
Please send that picture to Shawnee Boy so Shawnee Boy can.
Well, send it to me.
Send it to Liz and she'll send it to Shawnee Boy. There's definitely 100% a fucking hoe rehab in Ohio. Promise. What? It literally says it right on the billboard, boo. I don't make this shit. Why don't you tell me
any of this stuff?
Because, boo, I felt bad for the hoes. They want to be anonymous.
Her case made international headlines due to allegations of bondage, sex, decapitation, castration, and cannibalism.
Oh my God. So, she tied him up, she ate the nuts, and she cut the nuts off. Oh my God.
Yeah.
She's a bad bitch.
She was born and raised one of 16 children.
Damn, no wonder she was doing that. Boo, that is competition. And they got hieroglyphics for that bullshit. Space Chief knows. He's drawn that shit before.
Space Chief?
Space Chief and Mrs. Chief, they draw this, Bill.
Pecan?
Yes. And if you guys check out my links on Facebooks and Twitters, you'll see the links to get the Space Chief and Mrs. Space Chief where they can draw the decapitations. What is it?
Decapitations, castrations, and cannibalism?
Yeah. Okay. So give us her early life.
There are conflicting reports about her age, although most sources indicate that she was born in 1968.
Yeah. Most people think that. Listen to this. I'm listening. Woo woo.
At age 6,
bam,
she underwent customary female circumcision.
How the fuck do you do that?
I clicked on it.
How do you possibly cut your pussy off?
I don't know. But I clicked on it, and I read about someone hemorrhaging to death.
Well, Bezos would like to know, boo. How do you go through a custom girl castration?
I don't know.
What do you cut off?
I don't know.
What are you possibly cutting off,
Do you want me to click on it?
Yeah, click it. Click it and lick it. Let me tell. All right, go. Bezos is waiting, boo. It's in Texas, so let's go. I'm going to go see Bezos during the Wild Western premiere. Swear to God. Can't wait to hang out.
Yeah, a 17-year-old girl died in 2017 from hemorrhaging following female genital mutilation at a private hospital in Suez Governorate.
What are you possibly cutting off? Females have an innie, now an outie, boo.
I imagine they cut off the
clit?
Yeah.
Really?
I guess.
Wouldn't that be exciting?
What?
I mean, if you're like,
no,
if you're touching the clit,
no, not if you're cutting it off. No.
Yeah, but like at first it would be a little exciting,
no, it
right?
would not with a blade.
Female gender nuts. Female gen. Boom. What's Bezos say? Female gen nuts is cutting off the clit. Oh my God, I was right?
Genital mutilation is what he's saying.
So you're cutting off the clit. 2 joints knows. Boo. I've cut the clit off at the crossroads.
What?
I've cut the clit off at the crossroads before.
What are you even talking about?
Okay, so you go down there and you're trying to have a nice night, right? And you're like, hey, you're speed bagging, and then all of a sudden, queefs in your face. You cut the clit off by going straight to the tank.
I don't think you have any idea what you're talking about.
Toss salad, you and some shit now.
What?
What?
What are you even talking about?
I don't know.
I don't either.
Go ahead.
I will. I'm getting out of this. I'm going back to this girl.
All right, go back to her, boo. You know what's up. It's the bridge of stank. It's between the clit and the tank, boo. It's when you're crossing that bridge to Terabithias. Okay? It is. It happens.
Terabitha?
Yes, boo. It's like the little balloon knot that's right in between. That's why that's there. It's literally looks like a little balloon knot. Have you ever fucking made a water balloon and tied it up in a knot?
No,
I'm just saying. Sure. Do not Google balloon knots, boo. Okay, get back to the girl. Jet bridges, boo. It's the No, don't do it. Okay, stop.
Terabitha.
Yes, it's a book. I wrote a book report on one time. Boo, get back into the girl. Stop getting into the bridge of stank, okay?
Then don't get me distracted on dumb stuff.
Okay, I'm just saying Omarosa has a bridge of stank. Everybody does. And that's probably where they got snipped. All right? So now you got two. Now you got 2 balloon knots.
6, that is a butt.
What is?
A balloon knot. I'm not stupid. I know what that is.
Yeah.
Stop it.
No, it's the bridge of stank in between, Boone.
Okay, great.
Yeah, and I think in Canada, and 2 joints can confirm this, they call it a chode. And I know certain people that try to ride the chode for 7 seconds, and they call it a chodio.
What?
Nothing, boo. Get back into Omarosa. Let's go.
I don't even know who you are.
Oh my God. I'm a dictionary. Okay, go.
You want to act.
Mm-mm.
You want to act like you're all like, whatever.
Okay, go.
Just wait till I.
All right, chodios and. All right, let's go.
I'm going to Google that now.
Don't Google chodios, Bill. It's going to be somebody trying to hold on for 7 seconds. Okay? Stop. I'm serious. What's it say? What's the chodios say?
How do you spell it?
CHODEO. A friend told me. A friend told me. That's how you spell it. Space Chief told me. Told you. It's so secretive you can't even look it up. Man.
Great, I'm glad you're.
Chodios. It's a secret society, okay? Go.
It's a butt. I
No.
told you.
No.
Yes.
Your taint ain't your butt, alright? Get back into Omarosa, boo. Let's go. We only got like 20 minutes. Because Sean was late tonight. Whoop, whoop. Spray your fagos, your rock and rise, and your moon mist all over the chodios.
Okay, Douglas Jen's here, I get it.
Yes! Okay, go. Let's go. Oh my God, get back into Omarosas. Let's go. Come on, love.
I'm trying to find it.
Right? Where we at? Oof, my glasses are fogging up.
She underwent at age 6 a customary female circumcision at the wish of her father.
Don't even know
She
how that happens.
and 2 sisters would live with her mother in an impoverished part of the city near the local necropolis.
What?
Necropolis.
What?
Necropolis?
Okay. Oh, my glasses are broke.
And what?
They're broke. All right, go. You can't see me.
In 1986, she immigrated to the United States following her marriage to an American citizen, Roger Stainbrook,
Bam.
whom she subsequently divorced. She
Mhm.
lived primarily in Southern California, working as a student nanny and later getting a job as a model at South Coast Plaza in Costa Mesa.
Bam.
She would often engage in simultaneous relationships with different men and frequented bars to solicit older men for sex under the names Ishta or Nadia.
Nadia.
San Bernardino prosecutors called her almost hooker-like.
That's what I'm saying, boo. Once you cross the bridge of stank, you are hooker-like. Yep. And once you go by the name Nadia, you know what happens. I've seen it on White Lotus, boo. Nadia, the nasty Norwegian.
Is that some fantasy girl that you have?
No. Fuck no. Not me, boo. Oh my God. Go. Seriously. Oh my God. All right. Get into it. Let's go.
She obtained her driver's license in 1989 and was noted for 12 traffic violations, including the theft of a car leased by a boyfriend, 38-year-old Jack Hudson, in Chino.
Jake Hudson.
In November 1990, 61-year-old Robert Hansen, a resident of Huntington Beach, accused her of attempted robbery for pointing a gun at him while he was tied up during a consensual bondage session, but no official charges were filed to the Orange County Sheriff's Department.
Mm-hmm. So she did what with Jake Hudson?
Pointing a gun at him while he was tied up during a consensual bondage session.
Okay, well, to be fair, if you tied up Jake Hudson and you went like this, here, guys.
Another boyfriend, Richard Gray, accused her of putting a knife to his throat during their relationship, which she later claimed occurred consensually during a sex game.
That bitch is dirty.
She was also reported for the 1989 assault on a female security guard who had caught her shoplifting at a thrifty store by biting her breast, which resulted in a charge of battery.
I need some milk. He was busted out the 1978 to John glasses, boo.
Yeah.
Bam. Hold me closer. I'm a Rosa dancer.
I hate my hair.
Why? You'll like it better during replay.
I'll fix it.
Okay, well, let's go. You're going to fix it like she fixed the boyfriend.
According to John Fitzgibbon Sr., who was Bill Nelson's attorney and had met the couple during their honeymoon in Laredo on November 3rd, the pair claimed to have married in an Egyptian ceremony in either Las Vegas or Arizona on November 1st.
What year?
No. But neither city had records of their marriage.
Damn.
Acquaintances and co-workers of Bill Nelson described the couple as affectionate, but some voiced suspicions that Omema had married her husband for his money.
Bam.
An attorney representing Bill Nelson's ex-wife, Kathy Nelson, said that the divorce proceedings had not been complete at the time, who, along with the prosecution during her trial, called the validity of their marriage claim into question. Sorry. Nelson was separately reported missing by his employer.
Right. Who did?
Nelson.
What's his first name?
Bill.
Oh. Is he related to Bob Nelson?
I don't know, but I drew him for you.
I love Bob Nelson. That's why.
Did you remember I drew him for you?
Yes.
With that
of course.
Boxing glove?
Guess who else I love? Rod Rawson.
Good.
And Bob Nelson. It's a cow. Rod, give me a call, bro. We need to hang out. Yes, you drew him for me in his punch-out picture because I fucking love Bob Nelson and his football skill. Okay?
You know?
What?
When you told me that you loved him, I was like, hey, I know him because I remember him being a guest on Johnny Carson.
Right.
And he did all his football impressions.
He's a very good dude.
He is.
Chris Thompson. What up, dog? Chris Oh, fuck. I can't read your name, bro. You gotta stop putting that shit in hieroglyphics, okay?
2 joins. Chris, you grinding some metal later? Safety glasses are sick. I need to get some. Look at these.
Articulate Dons and Death Rows. Welcome to the shows. And not the bees. Takal. Boo. Guess what? He loved.
I gotta get into this murder because I only have 21 minutes left.
That's some bitch. Okay. What? Because Randy Callahan is trying to enter the fucking Tuggy Championships.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a judge.
Oh, awesome.
I'm a jury.
Omema claimed that on November 28, 1991, Bill had sexually assaulted her in their apartment on Eldon Street. After
Nightmares on Eldon Street. I read that story.
After she had been tied to a bed during bondage play. Omema claimed she broke free of her restraints and hit Bill with a lamp before stabbing him with scissors and beating him with a clothes iron.
He said
he also loves Randy Callahan.
Chris Thompson, can you read that? Bitch. Boom. Chris Thompson, what up, CT?
Listen.
Okay, I'm
I have
listening.
to get to this murder.
Get to the murder, boo.
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, you
What?
totally said that some bitch was like tying people up and death rows in the house.
No.
What?
She broke free of her restraints and hit Bill with a lamp.
Yeah.
During a sex game.
Oh my God. Janet Jackson wrote a song about that bullshit, boo. She did. She was like, come on, baby. Hit me with a lamp during my sexcapades.
No.
Right? Come on. She did.
She hit him with a lamp before stabbing him with scissors and beating him with a clothes iron. He was determined to have died of several stab wounds.
Okay.
After killing him, she began dismembering his body and cooked his head and boiled his hands to remove his fingerprints.
Damn. And his fingernails.
She then mixed up his body parts with leftover turkey and disposed of him in a garbage disposal.
Oh my God, she was fucking that motherfucker out. She's like, you want to play Scrabble instead? What?
Neighbors claimed they heard the disposal unit running for hours after the time of Bill's death. She reportedly castrated him in revenge for his alleged sexual assaults. She told her psychiatrist, David Scheffner, that she had cooked her husband's ribs in barbecue sauce and eaten them, but has since consistently denied this. Scheffner later claimed that the 12-hour dismemberment was performed in a trance-like state and that her behavior was the result of a psychotic episode.
I want your baby back ribs. Did she cook that shit in, what's that? Not the bees. What's that called?
Sweet Baby Ray's?
Yeah, Sweet Baby Ray's baby back ribs. She was making pulled pork sandwiches with his... Yeah. Did you know that?
I just read it, so yeah.
Oh my God, is that what it said? She made pulled pork with his dead. You know what? If I'm gonna die, I'm not even gonna lie. You cut my head off and you boil it, at least pulled pork it.
I would never do that to you. Because I love you.
Okay, but if you love me, pulled pork it.
No.
Fine.
I'm not going to do that to you. Because I love you.
Oh my God, but at least pulled pork it at the end.
Do you hear me?
Do you hear me? My last request is a tuggy. Boom. Stop exposing me, okay? Oh my God, now you got me out of costumes. Girls the Lemongrass says, hey, meat is meat. You gotta get your protein somehow. Cow. Okay. All right. And then hieroglyphics. Chris says, the moral of the story is don't buy restraints.
From Temu or Wish. Always go with a ball gag.
Bam. I believe that. And I'm going to hit the fucking like on that, boo. Because I 100% believe in ball gags. Bam. You know what they did before there was ball gags? Teabag. You know what teabags is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Call me Lipton, son. Thank you, Chris,
for the
donation. Appreciate that, bro.
Afterwards, she drove through Orange County in Nelson's 1975 Corvette, hoping to convince acquaintances and former boyfriends to help in the disposal of Nelson's body.
Wow.
On December 1st, she attempted to enlist the help of Richard Gray in Anaheim, but he refused to listen to her story and told her to leave. Gray alerted the authorities, who searched the Nelson residence to discover much of the furniture stained with blood and human flesh haphazardly strewn about the rooms.
Is that
Either
that some
wrapped-
bitch?
Either
They're like
wrapped
gerbils.
in tinfoil or packed into plastic bags or cardboard
Cheers,
boxes.
brother. Thank you so much, CT. Boo. Is that that?
CT.
CT. Oh my god, you triggered me. Boo. Is that some bitch that likes gerbils in his butthole?
Richard Gere.
Oh, which Richard is this?
This is Richard Gray.
Oh, okay. So he doesn't like the gerbils in his buttholes. Hammerhead to cow.
Hammerhead. Oh, wow.
Hammerhead, you jumped in at the right time because we're talking about the dude that likes gerbils in his buttholes, and this lady's driving around with him in her car, right?
Mm-mm.
Oh, where'd she have him? You gotta tell me, boo.
I don't know. I'm reading this, and you have to pay attention to the
I'm
details.
paying attention to the details. I'm a perfect detective, okay?
In total,
All right, go.
police found 11
Scott
containers.
knows. Scott Fitzpatrick's there.
Scott!
Bam! To cow!
In total,
Boo.
police found 11
Hold on.
containers.
I gotta ask you, where's Scott? Because Scott knows. If there was a monkey on your back,
I'd beat it off.
you would?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be a monkey on your back. Peter Gabriel's. Let's go. To cow.
Anyway, in total, police found 11 containers in the house, as well as a garbage bag in the car, all stuffed with Nelson's remains. Officers also recovered a large soup pot used to cook some of the body parts, a cooler that contained Nelson's severed head, a deep fat fryer containing 2 hands, and a glass jar with contents of undisclosed nature. Though Nelson
Damn.
stood 6'4" and weighed approximately 230 pounds, police estimated that they only had 100 pounds of human remains.
Oh
This
my
number
god.
was eventually revised to 150 pounds by the coroner's office, but the remaining 80 pounds of body mass, which included Nelson's genitals, were left unaccounted for. Are you telling me his genitals weighed 80 pounds?
Wait, what?
Oh my
What
gosh,
did you
yeah.
say? Let me
No,
read that.
because you are
I put
listening.
these on. Yes, I did. Oh my god.
No,
He
I
was-
will read it again.
He was 600 pounds.
Listen.
He was
listen.
600 pounds.
I'm going to
Listen.
go back.
Go back. Okay. He was
Nelson
600
stood.
fucking pounds. All right.
He
So-
stood 6'4".
right. Same size as Montel Jordan. That's how tall he was.
I always get him confused with Montel Williams.
No, Montel Jordan
Yes,
was the
I
guy
know,
that
I
was
know.
like
There's
6'4" is
the time
long.
we do it.
And 6'4" is long. I stood, and everybody in the neighborhood thought it was good. Yeah. Boom.
Hoya, space nerd.
So Montel
Jeez.
Jordan's was 6'4". So was this motherfucker. And where did they find him? Oh
He
my
weighed.
god!
Listen. He
I'm listening.
stood 6'4" and weighed
And that's
230
all
pounds.
the people said. All right, go ahead.
Police estimated
Bam.
that they found only 100 pounds of human remains.
Oh my god! So she was the original Mongeros. Yeah, it's not
They
delivery.
eventually
It's Monjero.
revised it.
Okay.
They eventually revised it to
Yep.
finding 150 pounds of human remains,
Okay.
which
He
means
gained a little bit of weight.
the number was eventually revised to 150 pounds by the
Bam.
coroner's office, but the
Can't
remaining.
see.
Listen,
I'm
stop!
listening.
You have to listen.
All right, I can't see. Go.
The remaining 80 pounds of body mass, which included Nelson's genitals,
Dream man, bones up.
were left unaccounted for.
Right. So what
His
happened?
80 pounds of genitals,
He's got big balls.
40 each.
Damn. How much do you think my nuts
I don't know.
were? Oh my god.
I don't.
That's amazing.
I would not.
Wow.
I can't imagine what else would be missing. So
May-
wait, 80 pounds, that's 10 gallons of milk.
Boo. Maybe it's that. Maybe he's hung like a fucking horse. You know how much horse dicks weigh?
I'm just saying, 80 pounds,
That's the Kentucky Derby.
that's 10 gallons of milk.
Okay. So, is it? Is it?
Mm-hmm.
10 gallons equals 80 pounds?
Mhm.
It does?
A gallon of milk weighs 8 pounds. That's 160 quarter pounders, isn't
I'm
it?
not used to this metric scale.
No.
Okay, you're fucking me up.
Wait a minute.
All right.
Wait, no.
I know there's a lot of Canadians in the chat and
A
shit.
quarter pounder.
Right, quarter pounders at McDonald's. So it would take 4 quarter pounders to be a
to
1
make
pounder.
1 pound.
And
so
that
80
would
times
be
4 is 320
how many-
quarter pounders?
God damn. Oh my god, that's why they came up with the Big Mac.
320 quarter pounders.
That's
Angry
some
iguana!
shit. Oh my god, the urinator looks absolutely gorgeous.
Saturated.
Bam! To Cal, Angry Iguanas. I'm coming looking for you in about 5 minutes, boo.
A few hours later, in the early morning of December 2nd,
Mm-hmm.
Omama went to the Monte Vista Avenue house of acquaintance 27-year-old.
She's hot.
Oh, what?
She's hot.
Who is?
Omama's.
Really?
No, I'm saying she's on the hot trail, boo. You're like, Omama's went on 12-2 looking for. What?
You think she's hot?
No, fuck no, boo. I don't like her part in her head. That's too big of a gap. It looks like the Hoover Dam flowing through that shit. All right? I'm saying she was hot, like she was heated. That's what I'm saying. Oh my God, go.
A few hours later, in the early morning of December 2nd, she went to the Monte Vista Avenue house of an acquaintance, 27-year-old Jose
Shut your mouth, Angry Iguana.
Esquivel. What?
Nothing, go ahead.
What?
I was just saying, telling Angry Iguana to pipe down. Okay, go. She went where?
To her acquaintance's house, Jose Esquivel, and told her that. Is that a girl?
Yeah.
Jose?
Yeah.
And told her that her husband had sexually assaulted her, showing him.
Bam. Showing her what?
It must mean told him.
Okay, what she
told
tell
him that her husband had
Justin
sexually
Kimble
assaulted
knows,
her,
boo.
showing him cuts on her chest, thighs, and feet, as well as ligature markings on her wrist as proof. She then asked him to help in the disposal of Nelson's body, including the entrails and dentures.
Oh
what are
my
entrails?
God.
What are entrails?
The entrails, boo, is like what's leading up into
Here.
the fuzzy taco. It like, listen, when you're looking at body marks on the entrails, it's like inside the fuzzy taco. All right? It's like getting into the whisker biscuit. That's the entrails. Some people hike there, some people don't. I'm just saying that's what happens. They even make cars now that go to the entrails. It's the 4x4s.
I don't know what you're talking
Listen,
about.
when you get done,
what you're talking about.
When you get done mod bogging and you're like back there and you're done mud bogging.
There's no mud. Really?
Yeah. Then you go to the entrails. Okay? You're diving in to the whisker biscuit from behind.
I get it.
That's the entrails, okay? That's where the term come from. Entrails, snail trails. All right? 4x4s, Jeeps. Get there.
It says his entrails.
Oh, nasty.
Here.
Okay. So that's in the Bajo.
Which, listen.
Yeah.
The disposal of Nelson's body, including his entrails and dentures, which she had brought to his doorstep in a garbage bag and wanted to dump into the back bay in Newport Beach.
Okay. So.
In exchange, she offered him several appliances and the false promise.
You win a new toaster.
False promise of $75,000 for
Bam.
a safe that really only contained $100.
Oh my God. That's the deal that you take,
Esquivel.
boo. That's behind the hidden curtains, okay? So, thank you so much, Space Chief knows, boo. I'm making good points
No,
tonight.
he's not,
yes,
Space
I
Chief.
am. 100%. And Chris Thompson knows it's the Jello brand, boo. It's like, okay, so listen, she had a hidden safe that had $75,000 in it. And she was like, I'll offer you one. Well, I mean, realistically, it had 100. But she was like, you can take curtain number 1. You can take curtain number 2. But after we get through the entrails, here we go. Right? Am I right or am I wrong?
Esquivel
Tell me
told
the
her
truth.
he accepted and excused himself to get his truck, but instead called the police. During questioning, she initially claimed that no fight had occurred between her and Nelson after the assault, but that instead 2 women and 3 guys entered the apartment the same night, drugged her, murdered Nelson, and attempted to frame her by planting his dismembered remains when she let a neighbor borrow Nelson's car the next day.
Oh my God, boo. Listen to this. Okay. If the river runs red.
Hang on. I'm going to look up entrails.
No, I'm trying to tell you. Don't look up entrails on Urban Dictionaries, okay? It's not good. All right? Stop Googling.
Intestine.
Okay.
Intestine.
Boo. I'm trying to tell you. There's how you get there, okay?
You are making stuff up.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
Oh
you
my
make
God.
Stuff up.
The iguanas came for hibernation times to Cal tonight. Iguanas gotta sleep, boo. And they need a nice wet surface. But let me get to this iguanas real quick. I forgot what it's. Shit. Some bit. Let me tell you. If the river runs red, hit the dirt trail and it'll get you back there. Hell. Alright? So what? Not the bees is saying. If you go to a house, boo, and the front steps are painted red and it's fresh paint, how do you get in the house?
You just come back later.
Nope, you go to the back door, motherfucker.
You come back later.
You go to the back door. My grandpa taught me that when I was 3.
You told me that.
Yep.
I know.
He said, son, if you go to the house...
He also said find a girl that has small hands.
Well, so what? Who cares? Okay? He was smart. He was wisdom. He would be a pope today if he was still here. To fucking cow. All right, so where are we at?
We're done.
What'd she do?
I read it all.
You didn't tell me what she did.
I don't think you were.
I'm laughing my tail up. Angry iguanas, you can regenerate that shit because I'll tell you what happened to me. My brother had iguanas, and I didn't fucking know this, and he used to tell me when we were younger, don't touch them. He's like, leave my iguanas alone because you'll fuck them up. And I was like, okay, cool. But then one day, my brother was gone, and he had this iguana in a tank, and I was like, I am gonna touch this iguana.
I thought it was your cousin.
No, it's Nate.
Oh, what?
And I reached in there, and I was holding the iguana, and I grabbed it by its tail because it was getting all fucking squirrely and shit. And its tail broke the fuck off. And I was like, oh my God, I just killed this motherfucker.
When it breaks off, does it bleed?
It breaks off, boo. And there's
does it bleed?
No, it's like when it breaks off, it's like a little fucking red rocket, like on a dog sticking out. But it's at the end of it. And so you're like, oh my God, I just killed this motherfucker. Because that tail broke off so smoothly. It was unreal. Okay? So then I was like, great. He's on his way back home. I don't want to tell him that I was fucking with his iguana and broke his fucking tail off.
Do they molt their tail?
Apparently, but I did not know this, boo. So I grabbed that fucking iguana and started wrapping him in toilet paper because I was going to flush that bitch and make it look like he got out of his cage. And so, like, I grabbed the toilet paper and started wrapping him. And then Nate pulled up in the driveway. I was like, fuck. So I threw him back in the fucking cage and just walked away. And I was sitting on the chair like I was watching fucking, I don't know, Family Feud or some shit. And he comes in and he was like, oh my God, dude, cool. My iguana's molting his tail. And I was like, what? And he was like, he chopped his tail off and now he's going to regrow his new tail. And I was like, huh? He was like 30 seconds from being flushed down the toilet, boo. And that right there is probably why, to this motherfucking day, I piss outside instead of inside. It scarred me. So, Angry Iguanas, I'm so sorry about your cousin that I almost flushed. Ta cow dogs. And thank you guys for tuning in on Killin with the Ables.
Yes.
Yep, I almost killed my brother's iguana and drowned him, but I didn't. Everyone knows you use duct tape. Oh, yeah. Ta cow. We'll see you guys in about 8 minutes for Replayables.
8? It's 2.
We'll see you guys in 2 minutes.
It's 9:58.
For Replayables. Iguana Bits.
Iguana Bits. Good story.
See you in 2 minutes.
Everyone knows use duct tape.
Same channel. Ta cow.
Yes, Chris has some iguana history.
Right here. right here.
See you in a minute,
I'll
space
tell
nerd.
you. I'll tell you about my iguana story in Arizona on Replayables. It was fun.
Who cares?
And well, people do care, boo. Okay, it's a cow. See you guys soon. Shondo, let's wrap this up
Give me the
so
list.
we can get up on the
I need
Replayables.
the list.
We'll see you guys in 5 minutes. I'm gonna go smoke, and I got a
Give me
date
the
with
list.
Angry Iguana's cousin, Cow. I'm sending you the list, okay?